Hello, welcome. My name's Tony Duke and welcome to Active Moments. What I'd like to do today is introduce you to a piece of equipment that some people don't think is very exciting or very inspiring to keep people physically active. And today we're looking at the simple stress ball. Cheap, easy to obtain, but an amazing array of physical activities and mental stimulation can be achieved with such a small item. So what we're going to do today, with the stress ball, we will just roll it in your hands. Now that looks very simple, doesn't look very challenging, but to some people this is a major achievement. With that stress ball, we're mobilising the wrists, the elbows, both hemispheres of the brain are working coordination skills as well. Now after a while this is going to become pretty repetitive. So the fresh challenge would be now to roll the ball from wrist to fingertips, gently rolling the ball the full length of the hand. Once again, elbows and wrists, but we can take it to the next level by rolling the ball onto the fingertips and wrapping the hand over the top of the ball. From there we roll down and repeat with the other hand. Each time we do this, we're working the wrist in both directions. This is brilliant for stabilising the wrist and maintaining flexibility. We go back to rolling the ball once again, and now we're going to squeeze the ball and do sandwiches with the ball. In other words, compress the ball between your hands. Each compression is working chest muscles, upper back and shoulders, and you can see a slight tremor going through my fingertips as I push on the ball. And this is where the muscles in the arms and shoulders are working really hard. So something as simple as this can be a pretty tough exercise for some people. We can change the exercise to placing the hands in a sandwich position once again, but this time pushing down with the fingertips pointing in different directions. After a few of these, we can rotate the hands over and repeat again. This is working the muscles in different regions. The one underneath is supporting the ball and the arm, and the other one is applying pressure. From there, we're going to rest one of the arms and we're going to work on one hand. At that point, we're going to hold the ball between the first finger and the thumb. Gently squeeze the ball, applying gentle pressure. The ball is now putting a little bit of added resistance. The resistance that's going through the finger is also working the wrist joint, the elbow and the shoulder, and the muscles on the forearm are all being activated by that little bit of resistance from the ball. Obviously, some people may find this a little bit challenging, so we could support the arm, or we could rest the arm on the arm of a chair or a table. We've worked that first finger pretty hard now, so what we're going to do is work it over to the second finger and thumb. A little bit more challenging, but quite easy for most people to achieve. Now it gets trickier. Third finger and the thumb. From this point, the tendons in the hand are being stretched in a different manner. Some people may find this quite uncomfortable, but it's certainly worth trying to see how they cope. Now we're going to do the difficult one, the little finger and thumb. By squeezing these two sets of muscles and tendons, it's a big challenge for some people. But you'd be amazed how much we use and rely on the little finger on the hand. So it is important that we can remind it that it can do such tasks. After a moment, we'd rest the arm. This becomes quite fatigued pretty quickly. But good news, we then work it on the other hand. Same exercise, first finger and thumb, second finger and thumb, third finger and thumb. The quantity is down to you. We're looking more for quality rather than quantity. Little finger and thumb. Once again, each person's different, so it needs to be monitored really how many we're going to do of these, and we can support that arm if required. Then we'd rest the arm. From that point, that's a pretty tough little workout with something as simple as a stress ball. And that's a good hand and finger workout good for promoting dexterity, coordination, and it really promotes some of them little independent things like doing buttons up, eating, drinking, getting dressed. We need the hands, so we need to remind them what they're truly achievable and what they can do with just a little bit of time and effort. I hope you're going to try this activity and let me know how you get on. Thank you very much.